going to relate functions to something that I'm interested outside of school or my hobby or whatever the question was. Anyways, I'm also going to relate it to everything else because I can. Anyways, bear with me, and I did this in a video because that's more fun and entertaining.
Functions and relations are not just lines on a graph. Now hear me out. What is math? Why is it even important? That's easy. Math is just an explanation on how everything works in the world as we know it. Okay. What is the definition of a function? A function is one output for every input. So what might this look like on a graph? So here's our y, here's our x. It may look linear, but functions can look very different. And how can we test that this is a function? Well, we can test this really easily with our vertical line test. And we can see that it only hits 1 point, so we know that this is a function. And what might a relation look like? So from this we can gather if a function is 1 point or one output for every input, we can gather that a relation is more than one output for every input. So on a graph, it might look like this. It may look like a sideways parabola, or it may look different. So using our vertical line test, we can tell, yes, this is not a function because it hits more than 1 point. So you're probably wondering, what does this have to do with anything at all? How does this relate to functions and relations and all the other stuff that we've learned in class and your interests? Well, this is one of my interests anyways. So I'm going to explain this. Our thoughts are caused by simple chemical reactions. So that means that every single action, every single thing that we've done because we've thought of it, we've done it, it's just a chemical reaction that has caused everything, meaning that everything could possibly already be predetermined, like fate, resulting in one final inevitable output for the first initial event or input. So let me put this on a graph to explain it a little better so that you can understand what I'm thinking. This is just a thought. Anyways, maybe it looks like this. Makes more sense for it to start like at the 0, I guess. So this is whatever happened, our first event. I'm not religious, so we don't know. The first event, everything, universe being created, maybe the earth, whatever you want. And then over here, I don't know, a god being born, doesn't matter to me, is our final output. Meaning that maybe everything was already predetermined and always going to lead to here. This would mean it looks like a function. I'll contradict myself really quick here though. I am a student, I don't know anything, so maybe it is not a function and it is a relation. For example, everything is a circle. All of our mysteries kind of are circles. The circle of life, we can't even calculate the area of a circle or the circumference because we need pi and we don't know all the numbers of pi. It is impossible at the moment for us to do that. So we also know that the universe is a circle or is a sphere. It's still being debated, but both we can't calculate. So if at some point we just loop back around, right back where we started or something else, this not a function. It is a relation. So really, I have no idea. I'm sure I sound like a conspiracy theorist. But if we bring this back around to art, we know that maybe your inspiration was why you made the art. So one input which was whatever your inspiration was. Inspiration was, we'll have one output. Whoa, that's not how you spell output.
Oh, well, thank you for listening to me ramble. I hope that you sort of got where my ideas were coming from, didn't get lost, because I certainly did. But that is my idea, and that's what I immediately thought when we were talking about functions initially. Anyways, thank you so much, and I hope you didn't hate this video too much.